Alrighty, everybody, what is up? I am back with another day of Spyro gaming, and I hope you guys are excited, as I am always. The day today is March 20th, 2026, and I feel pretty alright. Had a wonderful run yesterday. If you missed it, I got the second to fastest run ever in this game, with a time of 1:20:03. I have yet to, post it anywhere or anything, but you can watch the live stream from yesterday, the 19th, if you want to see it. The VOD should still be there. But yeah, dude, today is the start of the weekend. It's Happy Friday. And, where am I going to go? Let's head over to, what levels was I choking yesterday? Let's, I guess, Cove and, let's do some of those later game levels, I guess. Since technically, if I had a better Nasty's World, I would have gotten record yesterday. So let's go look at some of these levels. Infernal Parade kicking off today with a bang with 5 gifts. Thank you so much, Infernal. I hope you're having a fabulous start to your weekend, like you're making mine. Cheers. Get some baby powder. Let's start from the fly-in, get all the cycles. What's up, Pro Skaters? What's up, Gary and Megan and everybody? Welcome. Oh, I hate that. Hate missing that red. Yeah, let's get warmed up with some Nasty's World today and then hop into some runs, shall we? Anything interesting going on this weekend? Ignore that gem I missed. I'm going to try crashing into that as well, because, technically it's faster. Let me actually go back and make a save state with that. One sec. Just to see if I can do that, optimally. And of course, got to change the color to goth. Very important. Welcome, Dragonbird. Great to see you. And May as well. Oh my god, I can barely catch these. Why can't I jump and get these? It's okay, we're just warming up. Yeah, ideally you just crash and then grab all those. Here, let me just do that whole intro a few times, try to get it like that. It is technically faster to charge into that, though riskier because of sparks. There we go. But I'd be interested in a custom skin. Yeah, I mean, the thing about it is, if you want to send it to me, I'd have to, download and burn a whole nother disc of the practice codes. You know, so I would say if you're making custom skins, maybe send them to Composer and they can put them in the next version of the practice codes. If you want to see me playing them, you know. Otherwise, I would say don't worry about it. But enjoy the skin making. That does sound fun. And feel free to definitely post pictures of them on Discord. I love looking at all the cute different recolors, reskins. What are we saying? Should I charge into that? Should I charge into that, dude? That's what I'm saying. Go ahead, ban the daily kick bot here. Let me catch up with chat here. Welcome everyone, just getting here right now, just getting warmed up. What's up, Waxy, TV, Tulu, Time Traveler, good to see you. Turkish Butt Breath. Is that the name of the new skin? What's up, Navi? What's up, Chief? Best of luck. I remember something about Exit Portal Gem. Oh yeah, Exit Portal Gem. Do you remember what homeworld it was? Exit Portal Gem. Huh. What's up, Chief and Yay? Yeah, I feel great. I mean, yesterday's run was amazing, and I even had a grind that went nowhere that I still enjoyed and played some Soul Calibur after, so I'm hoping for something similar today. We'll have to see. My thing about this strat is I don't even want to go for it if I accidentally miss a gem like that. Because it's the time I'm going to spend recovering it makes it pointless. So I want to consistently be able to grab these gems super quick and just get a move on. Otherwise I'm not even interested in this. Like, I'm trying to figure out what the right way to do this is. See how, like, you still miss a gem there? Did you get the Spyro 4 question record? We're 5 minutes into stream, so I don't think... was that faster than yesterday? I think you tied yesterday's PB. Unless you, like, asked it earlier and I missed it. I'll give you the PB for today. How does that sound? Yeah, I mean, you'd still have to do that. Like, again, like, if you could just... Hold on, let me just go up here. Make a save state. Like, if you could just, like, perfectly charge into this and grab all the gems, like that, basically, would be really nice. But it's not the easiest thing to do. What if I, like, went on top of it? No, that's a bad idea. I'm wondering if the play is to, like, fade back and then, like, go into that little... Get into the booty of it like that. Yeah, you can download this online. There's a link to a Discord to help you get it set up by typing !practice codes in the chat, all one word. What's up, Jord? Can I charge it then left roll? The thing, there's time, like you said, there's time before I can, like, roll. Like, yeah, I can roll like that, but it doesn't make it any faster. Like, I can't roll fast enough for it to be helpful. That's what I want. I want to, like, hit it and then still be over. See how I'm still on top of the barrel so it doesn't, like come back up? That's, like, ideal movement, you know? Out of the gems. Like, that's good. And then that's just compared to doing this. Like, is it really that much, like, faster? I mean, yeah, it's like a second faster, maybe? You have a method of this? No, what is it? Do I have to look up a video? If you have, like, a timestamp video you can post in the chat, I'll check it out. Oh, don't you, like, grab this first and then the boxes? I think that's what it is, right? Like, when you're down here, you flame this, and then grab these, and then do that. Right? Am I remembering this correctly? Yeah. How much faster is that? I don't know. Time it? I'm too lazy. You're asking the wrong guy. Not much to care. That's what I figured. I think, like, if we're gonna optimize this, like, this is what we have to do. Like, yeah, let's start down at the guy here. Hold on, flamethrowers thing. Start from here. You have to, like, perfectly get into the vagina of this part, so that way the barrel doesn't, like, pop back up. You know what I'm saying? That's how you want it, and then that way you can just jump straight out. I may be overcomplicating it by doing it that way, compared to just going straight into it, but it seems to make sense. Got me covered. We already figured it out. It's all good. But thank you, No Life. I appreciate you taking the time to do that. What's up, somebody? Different barrel cycles? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Let's do the whole level with that strat and see how it feels. If anything, it's better, because then the guy isn't pulling up his barrel there downstairs in this area. But let's just keep going and see what happens. Like, I didn't have to fight the gem with the TNT barrel down to my left there. this seems typical at this point. This seems far enough away now that it doesn't matter. Cycle-wise. Talking, you know, still referencing the strat near the start. These are like normal cycles now. So yeah, I mean, you know, it's definitely worth. I mean, like, if you have gold sparks, I think it's worth going for at our level. Oh, let me practice this, bro. Oh my god, I'm so bad at that. Here, let me fly over there. I actually fucking kind of low-key threw world record to trying to get that optimization yesterday. So blame Jordy. Blame Jordy for the missed world record. Always blame Jordy. Alright, pause here. So this. Normally what I do is I go around, like, I'll try to go around the right side of the barrel, but it's faster to, you know, go to the left. Yeah, always blame Jordy. I don't even know how the fuck you would do that. Like, how Jordy does that, I have no idea. Like, go up this side. Maybe, I just individually do them. Oh, there we go, nice. You have to get like a push down on the wall. You have to like nearly bonk the wall, basically. Super weird. Yeah, you have to do one of those. Oh, that's such weirdly precise movement. This is definitely like a great example of something that looks really simple, but is not. Like, trying to do this movement without bonking is, like, actually nuts. Or hitting the barrel. It's irrelevant because of bridge guy? No, because, I mean, I think the bridge guy cycle, I think if you're on perfect cycles, then yeah, it's irrelevant, but, like, generally most examples you're gonna play of this level, it is helpful. I feel like in my experience, most examples of this level, you know, where I'm not playing literally perfectly, I'm gonna be a little behind the TNT guy at the bridge, rather than being ahead of him. You're only ahead of him if you play the entire, like, everything perfect from TN Teamwork up to here and before. Which, you know, is like, that's like rarely the case, I find. This is still cool though. At the very least, it's like a good cycle adjustment strat. Like, and Jordy makes a good point. Like, if I'm already playing good, I don't have to worry about this. Like, I can just hit the fucking barrel here. Like, if I'm on good cycles. But if not, then I can, like, try to squeak out that extra time by doing this shit. Still not quite getting it. I think I'm jumping too high. There we go. I think I was supposed to flame him earlier. Should I flame him early? It's annoying to flame him early because his gem falls inside the barrel. So you gotta really be rubbing up on that shit. And it's also, that flame is a weird one to hit also. It might be worth to like jump flame charge there on the slope. Like do one of those. And then rub that out and then hit that cycle. Crazy room. I'm glad I'm practicing this part. This part really needed practice for me. Gotta really fade back on it. Dude, imagine you could like do one of these. That would be so sick, like the charge jump through. They're not close enough, so the wall isn't the right angle for it to work, and they're not close enough. Almost. Nope. You have to perfectly ride down the wall past the corner. Like that. The precision there is insane. He wasn't even throwing a barrel that time. Yep, and then missing the blue. Classic. Do I want to run duos on Fortnite? I mean, I'm good. I'm good for now. But thank you. Maybe later tonight, when I'm offline. Maybe. But for now, no. But the flight level, yes, that's what it is. The flight level. Let's head over to Wild Flight and mess with that. First, let me just review, like, what's the thing I was doing before, and then what's the thing I'm doing now. Yeah, I'm gonna go to Icy Flight, not Wild Flight, Icy Flight. I might not go for this strat, to be honest. It's really precise. Anyways, let's head over to Wild Flight. Or pardon me, I keep saying the wrong one. Icy Flight. And let's practice the pause exit. This is one strat I opted not to go for in my run yesterday. Because I'm on a new controller, so we'll see how it looks this time. Thank you, Sofa King. Oops, let's try that again. And Beard, thank you for the good luck. Welcome. Yo, Flizuki, what up? Yo, Michael. Thank you for the GGs, Flizuki. Uh-oh. Let's see if I can still catch this. I'm just gonna do it from the top. I should have played that out just to see what it looked like. I think in situations like that, revert to old strats because the pause exit strat is like only really good if you're pretty far ahead of cycle. Like if you like make any like movement errors here, it's like pretty much not worth going for how awkward the enemy cleanup is. Yo, Q Brazzy, thanks so much for the sub. Hope you're doing well today. Alright, let's make a save state. I think that's good. I think that worked. Let me load the save state here. I'm gonna just keep doing that a few times. I don't think I need to worry about it because this is a good controller. I don't think I need to worry about the timing being any different on this flame pause. I think that was it. How can you tell like whether you got it or not? Like before exiting, because I don't want to like exit and then like have to redo the save slot. I think I got that. See, look, now I have the wrong got the wrong save state. Yeah, but I think I'm good on this. I don't think I have to trip on it. Like I was just worried about it on my run yesterday because I hadn't practiced it with the new controller, but now that I've done it, like this is literally the exact same as to my old controller, so I don't think it's a problem. Did the Wild Flight strat where you get the early plane when you first enter the area. I mean, I guess since you mention it, I'll go look at that, but I'm not really, I don't know. I don't know. I'll see if I can get that like once. It's annoying to practice because you have to do like the full first half of the level. The chat didn't like it went through exit portal gem was mentioned during Jock. Exit portal gem during Jock. I mean, I'm still not like remembering like what you guys are talking about. You know, I thought the thing I was supposed to remember was that pause exit thing. I think that's what I was supposed to remember. If there's like another exit portal gem thing I was supposed to remember, let me know. But I'm not remembering. Okay, save. Yeah, there's no way. I'm not even remotely close to being fast enough to do this. Yeah, that's just not gonna work. But I can do this. This early plane. That plane I like. That one I'm gonna keep going for. And yeah, technically if you're on God mode, you can hit the other plane early as well and save more time. But I'm gonna not worry about that for now. I will work on the... I'm still on the fence about which fan chest strat I want to do out here. So let's look at that for a moment. On my run, yes. I will say hitting the triple flame with the Tainu strat feels really nice. Nice. Love that. I mean, both the strats feel amazing to do. I gotta like let it glide a little more and then turn in, yeah. And now here's the turnaround strat. Man, I'm like, I suck at both of them. I mean, this feels like the better strat, if I'm being so honest. The tiny strat is also cool, it's just more convoluted. This is more just direct, like, go here, go there, like more straight lines. The racing lines of this cleanup just make more sense. Even if you know, miss one or whatever. Like. And out of the dragon, oops. Out of the dragon, you can jump charge to the right. And go in a bog. Alright, should I hop into a run here soon? What are we thinking? Maybe go terrace? I'm gonna do some Terrence. Terrorist Village. Actually, while I go in there, let me work on this little strat. Yeah. It's a tough one. That's definitely one of the harder, like, portal optimizations. The Terrace Village one. Uh-oh. Just gonna exit the level and try that all again. I need to reload the area. What if you like did that and then that? Hold on, let's reload and then make the save state so I can just play with the boxes to see which way I like to do more. From here. Yeah, I kind of like the idea. If I'm gonna do this strat, I like the idea of like just singling the boxes like this, and then that way you can just do the empty glide in like a lot more consistently. Yeah, exit and try that again. Again, I don't know how people are able to load save states on the practice codes while entering a portal. Like in Tainu's video, I don't know how the fuck he does that. Disable portal. Oh. Okay, let me select that. MISC settings. Disable portal. Sweet. I've never used this option before. Now, what does this do? Does this just... Nice. Okay. So, sweet. Thank you. Thank you. I was like wondering how the fuck people were practicing this stuff. All right. So let me try it the original way Tainu does it. Like this. That's good. That's probably the fastest way, honestly, with the double like that. And it does look fucking sick as well. Yeah. This is this. No, the double is the way to go here. Ah. And then like the camera will get stuck on the side there like that. It's like you gotta be so committed to it. Dude, why can't I hit it? Please get the fucking gem. I'm begging you. And then it's like, I'll get the gem, and then that's, you know, I don't have the camera, you know? It's like, I get one or the other. There we go. You hate this strat. This strat's pretty fucked up. I actually love this strat. I just not consistent at all with it. Another funny detail about it is you have to empty glide instead of charge gliding. Otherwise it moves the camera. Oh, there's to say, it's definitely more than that, but true. Like, your sentiment on the matter is true. Let's also, since we're here, let's work on this. I'm like getting it. I wonder if there's a way where you could like hit that last box with a boost. You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously it would be a little slower, but it would be kind of dope. Can I just do a short hop? You'd have to like, to avoid doing a full hop, you'd have to do like a short hop, empty glide, in order to hold the X button without doing a full hop and do a boost. You have to short hop, no, not that, short hop. Let me make it just another save state like right here. Short hop, glide, charge, and then don't bonk. Hold on. Yeah, like that. Do get that flop more. We want that corner flop is what we're looking for. This is like a way more convoluted way of doing it than just jumping. Or you'd better yet, you just do a full hop and then like cut it off. This does not seem like a very lenient wall to get this trick on. Like, I'm sure it works, it's just fucking annoying. What's up, Sith Lord? Hope life's been treating me well. Yeah, I've been doing good, man. Big chillin'. Got an amazing run yesterday. Second fastest run ever recorded yesterday, 1:20:03. Played some fun Soul Calibur yesterday, which I did today as well. And tonight, Time Traveler's coming by the pad. We're gonna, you know, drink some beers and play some games, and then tomorrow go to a convention. So not gonna be online tomorrow, so I'm making the most of today. Soul Calibur 2. I've been playing the Weapon Master mode on that. Let's go back here and just do it without that bullshit. The way to do this is to just empty hop it. Yep, that's the key, is you just run all the way up to the wall. Like, let Spyro stop on the wall, and then, like, in that exact spot, like, jump up, and at the top of the jump, just do that. Gonna get good and drunk. Don't, you gotta bring your own Hefeweizen. This is a bring your own beer. I already picked up, like, 6 fucking tall cans of Michelob. Not gonna drink all of them tonight, but, you know. I got my backlog of beer. I might go for this in runs. I'm feeling saucy with it today. Dude, you're welcome. By the way, Time Traveler, you're totally welcome to drink my Michelobs. Totally welcome to. I know Time Traveler, man. We're you know, we have our beers that we like, so yeah. Get yourself them heifers. Me and Time Traveler would be drinking beers out of the back of his pickup truck. Out of the back, like, you know, the truck would be parked in the parking lot outside of GDQ, and we'd just be like, time for a beer, like, trunk beer? It's like, trunk beer. You know, we just leave the practice room and just go fucking chug a beer. Come back. Peak vibes. Nice, good. That's how we want it. Don't want to get too far to the edge though. You'll drink any alcohol except for beer? Yeah, I can understand not liking beer. I definitely don't judge you for that. Alright. Runtime? What are we saying, runtime? I could go to Metalhead real quick and work on the... Oops. Forgot I had the thing on. I'm gonna head over to Metalhead. Do you bring the retro tank? I mean, what would you use it for? I have, I'll tell you what I have set up in the living room is I moved the CRT, the Princess CRT out of our bedroom into the living room. So you can just play PS2, GameCube. I got those both set up right there. So I don't think you'll need the upscaler. But if you really want to play games on the HD TV, then yeah, you can bring it. The HD TV is a lot bigger, to be fair, so if you want to like kick back on the couch and, you know, without having to like stare at a small screen, you know, then that might be the move. Up to you. You know the vibes. I'm probably gonna even move that CRT out into the patio. Dude, one night after a few beers, I remember one night I took the little Princess CRT with the nightstand and everything, and I brought it out to the patio and played Need for Speed with the headphones in. Dude, it was so sick. Chords like going all over the place. So expect that to happen tonight, probably. I'm definitely looking forward to kicking it with the homie tonight. It's gonna be great. Yeah, you got the Genesis. Yeah, dude, because you got to work on your Sonic Adventure 2, or pardon me, your Sonic 2. Dude. A sad stage in your life when you went a whole year sober? What was that for? Was it just because you were trying to be sober, or was it for some other reason? I wouldn't call that sad though. I would say that's pretty impressive. As a fellow beer connoisseur, you know, it's nice to abstain. Adventure Tube and on the actually it has, because I've been flipping through all my GameCube games lately, you know, with Soul Calibur and all this stuff, and I do have Sonic Adventure 2, like in the arsenal. Like if I wanted to, I could technically play that, like learn to speedrun it or whatever. The thing with speedrunning Sonic Adventure 2 is that the Knuckles and Rouge stages are pretty much like all RNG. And it's like the annoying kind of RNG where it's like you have to memorize like every spot. Like if you want to be good at those levels, you have to memorize every spot the crystals can be. I'm sure anybody who's played Sonic Adventure 2 knows what I'm talking about, where you have to like dig into specific spots in like a big ass free roam stage, and just like you have to dig into a certain area to like get the crystal. And it's like RNG where those are. Or like RNG from like a list of spots. So it's really just for those levels alone, I don't think I would really be interested in speedrunning that game. Those levels kind of kill this. I mean, those levels are fun casually, but for speedrunning, they seem like absolute ass. Yeah, Chow Garden. Chow Garden's amazing. Did you know that like more than half of the 100% speedrun of that game is Chow Garden? It's a good 2/3 of the game is Chow Garden if you're trying to get 180 emblems, which is like the 100% run. Like most of the run is just Chow Garden farming stuff. So you would love that. Alright guys, it's about time for... Oh wait, no, hold on. I meant to practice something here. Let's move up over this way. Did I get the key? Let me grab the key. Yeah, Black Spyro. I'm playing on it. If you can't tell, I'm playing on a hacked version of the game right now. Why am I floating? Okay. Oh, I did get the key. Nice. Do I have the other Sonic games? No, just that one. I do have Sonic Adventure 1 on Dreamcast, but my Dreamcast is back in California. Haven't had any reason to bust that out. Yeah, no, Poison Jet. We already looked at that earlier. We looked at that in Icy Flight. Which Dreamcast model? I have no idea. You in full health mode, dude? That's badass, man. I respect you for that, dude. Again, as a fellow beer connoisseur, that's like the one thing keeping us from actually like losing weight is like chugging beers and eating like shit, basically. SGDQ submissions open today. That is true, guys. Do you think Jordy and I should like submit a race or something? Like, I don't know. I do want to go to SGDQ and hang out, but I don't think I'm going to submit unless Jordy is like down to fly to America and like do a race with me, which, you know, is a big ask. Jordy, are you here right now? What do you think? No pressure. Yeah, a better bet would be to submit a race of this for ESA, because then I don't mind flying out to Sweden, and I think I'm pretty sure that's closer to Jordy. I think. I don't know. They might be both equally terrible for him. don't think Jordy's here right now. But yeah, I'll talk it over with him, see what he's vibing. I would love to submit, like, whatever event it is, I would love to submit a race for just some event. Oh, dude, yeah, I'm glad you're using those as, like, a reference, Luca. Yeah, that's why I have them there. It's not even that it's, like... It's not even that they need to be there just to enjoy, like, the gameplay, but, like, if you're really trying to learn something and, like, you're watching, like, a specific section over and over, the inputs are really helpful for that when you're trying to learn. So I'm glad you're learning something. That's why it's there. Okay, let me work on this. Oh, man, I don't even have the key anymore. Okay, unlikely. Okay, cool. Thanks for letting me know. Like, so that way I'll just plan to just, I'll just plan to fucking, just go to SGDQ and party, basically. Hang out. I could volunteer. We'll see. What do you guys think? Should I volunteer to be a donation reader? At GDQ? To be a host or whatever? Sounds fun, yes. I'm kind of like on the fence about it. Like on one end, I want to have a purpose, like while I'm at the event, you know, be like, okay, I gotta like help out, make the event happen and stuff. But on the other end, I kind of just want to go and just hang and party and not have any responsibilities. I hate responsibilities. So I'm kind of like torn between those two feelings. No, they won't let me be the prize person. They have a special guy for that. Another bearded guy. Alright, let's do some runs. I was gonna practice the key chest, but it doesn't matter. It's fine. What's up, EMW? Yeah, I'm gonna not. I think I'm leaning towards like not volunteering, but still going to SGDQ. And this time, I think Sarah said that she wants to come with me, so we'll just kind of hang out and do couple-y things. I think it's in Minnesota again. Minneapolis. Indianapolis. Now let me restart the capture card. Come on, buddy, you can do it. Alright, before I get into runs today, I'm gonna take a quick piss. And I will be right back for run number 1. Don't go anywhere. All right, who's ready for run number 1? Turn off this BRB. Who's hyped? 3, 2, 1, go. Let's get it. Yo, Time Traveler, are you still here in the chat? Let me know. Hop out of your lurk if you're still here. I had a question for you.
Okay, rolling. Oh, it's been.
But yeah, guys, I'll let the intro play while I kind of get my. Oh yeah, okay, Time Traveler.
We now have 12.
Since you're stopping at the store to get beer anyways, if you see pickles at the store, give me some pickles, because I've been really big into drinking pickle juice alongside my beer and eating. I'm like a big pickle guy, so, and I'm all out of pickles.
I'll take that question.
So if you see any, hook me up with the pickles, please. I got your back. I'll buy you lunch or whatever if you buy me some pickles. Yeah, that was all. But anyways, fucking, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. So to get mentally ready for the grind here. Yo, Connor, thank you for the $5 and the good luck here. Let's lock in for Nestor. Love you, Connor, and White Snowpaw as well. Love you guys. Pickle juice, yes. Almost. Good try. Charge glided a little late there. Yeah, just like dill or hot garlicky dill pickles are good too. Don't get any weirdo shit. Just get some dills. Anyways, like I was gonna say,
Okay, rolling.
yesterday was a really big day in this game for me. I got the second fastest run ever, and I was behind. I finished the run 6 seconds behind world record, which is pretty nuts. This should work. So I don't know. I doubt the same thing will happen again today, but you know, today is a hopeful. Uh-oh, my controller. No, it's fine. It's doing the thing. Okay. All right, I missed a red there for that, but that's okay. Sometimes that happens whenever you start a new game. You have to turn off and on the analog stick because it'll just like go like ghost input mode and just start making them turn some direction that you're not turning. Just a fun quirk about this game. Weird dead zone resetting stuff. But yeah, fucking shit. Give me a sec. Let's not choke this, please. Yeah, it's been about like, you know, since my last low 120 run near world record, that was about, I want to say like 2 months ago, the 120.09. It was like a month or two ago, so it's I'm getting world recordable runs at a rate of like once a month. It's like not the greatest, you know, consistency, but I'll just take what I can get, you know what I mean? Like, world record's just really hard. I think that's all that really says, is that world record's tough to match, so even with like an insane early game or whatever, you know, it's just keeping it going through the whole run is no fucking joke. So, yeah, I'm not expecting to get a run like that again today, but I'm definitely, the hopes are high, I think, today. I'll put it this way, like, hopes are high, but expectations are low. And I think that's like a healthy way to look at it. But in all likelihood, I'll probably just have some dog shit, no resets, and then call it, and then fucking drink beer and play Soul Calibur. And then Time Travel will get here, and then I'll fucking drink more beer and play Need for Speed with him or something. I might make Time Traveler play Need for Speed on stream if I'm still live. On the big CRT. Oh, wow, that worked. Even with the frog pushing me back. How do you do the best charge jump? You have to swipe from square to X at the top of your jump. I probably could have chosen not to go downstairs here. I'm gonna have to go slow in the hallway here. Because I don't want to, as Michael would say, get fucked in the hallway. Okay, walk. Good. Beautiful timing there. Gonna not go for this boost. Oh, that's unfortunate. Losing time for that. Losing at least like 2 seconds, 2-3 seconds. I did hear that Chuck Norris died. Rest in peace. This, I will say, like, as a side note, I'm gonna wait till it's like a little more confirmed because there's been multiple reports of Chuck Norris dying over the years. So, I'm not gonna like call it yet until it's like more confirmed. Maybe it is like already 100% confirmed, but just considering the whole like, you know, internet who cried wolf thing with that. I obviously have not looked into it that deeply. But either way, if he did die, rest in peace, man. What a legend. Do they have any rules against being stoned at GDQ? If you're just like an audience member or like just an attendee and you're not causing an issue, yeah, you can be stoned. If you're like visibly impaired, you know, then event staff might ask for you to leave or stay out of event areas and or ban you or get you in trouble. People have gotten in trouble for that in the past. I mean, think about it, you know, it's like it's a fucking event at a hotel where everyone's getting fucked up in their hotel rooms or wherever. And then coming and playing games and stuff. So yeah, naturally there'll be a couple of messy people that need to be taken care of. But for the most part, you know, everyone's really chill and introverted and not like a giant fucking mess. The people who are like a mess, usually they'll have like other community members like babysitting them and stuff. I've definitely been there before. I've been the babysitter at times and I've, you know. I've been there. Look, hopefully I haven't had to be the one that's been babysat before, but yeah. It's just that kind of vibe. Usually, if somebody's that fucked up, you know, a friend or colleague will intervene before event staff has to get involved. Oh. Probably should have just grabbed that after. Use this platform to promote far-right stuff. Oh, Chuck Norris? He was like a Trump supporter or something? It's sad to hear. Yo, by the way, I didn't even acknowledge this. Bovie King with the YouTube membership. Thank you for the 16 months. Hope you're having a fabulous day today, Bovie. I'll read your message here. It says, have a great fucking weekend, you legend. Dude, that I will. That I will. I got a lot of fun stuff planned this weekend. Gonna be releasing a new video tomorrow. I'm gonna be offline going to a convention. Going to GalaxyCon with Time Traveler and Sarah. It's gonna be a blast. Very excited. It's gonna be very chill. I'm not hardly gonna be a blast. It'll just be us just walking around, just consuming all of the consumer, you know, art booths and stuff, and drinking overpriced drinks and stuff. It'll be nice. Yo, cool guy, Ice Dragon, welcome, welcome. How are the kitties? Oh, they're amazing. They're fucking amazing. Every time we wake up in the morning, they're both like, they're both singing at us, you know. The little, our little cat, Cookie, she's like 5-6 months old now. And she sounds like a bird. She's like, pop, pop, pop. She's like that. Oh shit. That's not good. Oh, that's really not good. Oh my god, I can't get any recoveries. Jesus Christ. Iran sending missiles to your home. Damn, dude, stay safe. Stay safe, Denchi. We're praying for you, man. Yeah, they chirp. Little kitties chirp. That's pretty cool, Unlimited. Like, my opinion, I mean, I can tell that we're trying to, like, influence, like, a public opinion on Chuck Norris here in this chat. So, my opinion on him is that he's a funny meme that I grew up with, like, early internet, you know, memes and old commercials. I never really actually cared about the guy or, like, followed him at all, like, his politics or anything. You know, as Megan was kind of mentioning earlier, he, like, got into some kind of more, like, I don't know, like, far-right politics towards the end, but you know, I'm sure he's done a lot of good stuff, like Unlimited Liquid said as well. Again, I only really see him as like as the meme and not like the man, you know. So just from that viewpoint, it's like rest in peace, you know. Regardless of how good or bad of a guy he was or what he did or didn't do for the world, like rest in peace, you know. At the very least, you know, he gave me a few chuckles as a kid. Yeah, it didn't work. I didn't charge away quick enough. I don't know what I was thinking there. I was thinking I wouldn't get it. Oh my god, dude. Fuck. I'm all stuck in my movement. Yeah, no pun intended. Oh, Jesus. No, we're losing a lot of time here. This might be a reset. We'll see what the damage is after this level. What's up, Kitsune? Good to see you. The trick to one-shotting the dogs is flaming them at the top of their jump and then charging away immediately. It forces them to jump again out of the air, which makes the game think that they've gone like out of bounds and need to be killed. That's a failsafe. Oh my god. Well, that was pretty bad. I guess I'm less than 10 seconds behind record, so I'll keep it going. Gonna hide chat with the current combo. Yeah, alright, yeah. Hopefully we're not triggering you too bad. But either way, respect. I definitely respect you for not getting too heated, or just anyone for not getting too heated on any particular topic. Choosing to self-isolate to avoid that, I think I quite respect that. So thank you. Well, that was a fucking terrible artisan. I might reset it. I'm gonna reset it, dude. I'm just gonna do it. I'm just resetting it, you know? I'm just gonna do it. I know if best case scenario, I might be like 10 seconds faster there. But I'm just gonna do it. You know? Sue me. Who has the world record? Me. In this category, I have the world record. In any percent, composer still has it. And same with Vortex. You'll see me in court? What did I do? Because I reset? I'd be more concerned about getting sued by the Pace Pals for not resetting. My beer of choice lately has been Michelob Ultra, but that's just because it's cheap and easy to buy in large quantities. Whenever I go to like a brewery or like a good restaurant that has like IPA on tap, I'll usually get whatever IPA is on tap. Like out here in Virginia, they have a beer called Falcon Smash, which is like an 8% IPA. It's really good. Love that. But yeah, I don't bother with like canned IPAs. They pretty much always suck. Oh god. Two 4-week-old kittens in your lap? Oh, that's so cute. That's the cutest. I'm just imagining that right now. It's adorable. Hopefully I don't wake them up by yelling fuck or something really loud. Shit. Come on, Sonny. Work with me. Right when I fucking say that, too. Missiles arrive, sirens go. Dude, I say this with all due like love and respect. Like maybe you know, like live your life. I was gonna say like maybe my stream is not where you should be right now. You should like be like getting to safety or something. Like I'm not gonna tell you how to live your life, but like goddamn, you know, that's fucked up to hear.
Okay, rolling. Oh,
New Captain Falcon move unlocked? Yeah, Falcon Smash. That's what it's called. It's literally called Falcon Smash. I remember when I saw the name of it, I was like, did a Smash Bros player name this or what? You're at a shelter? Okay, cool. Cool. Glad to hear that. Yeah, please be safe. I mean, like, it's genuinely, like, kind of heartbreaking to read stuff like that in the chat sometimes. Like, I want you to be okay before you give me any, you know, money or watch me or anything. Take care of yourself first, please, and the people around you. Like, that's so much more important than a video game, you know? Messages like that really remind me of that. But yeah, dude. Stay safe, stay safe. Scary, man. I'm scared for you, like, honestly.
Okay, rolling. Oh,
I couldn't imagine living somewhere where like there's a threat of like a missile fucking hitting me at any moment. That's like, can't even imagine that. What's up, Sunil? Finally getting the fucking bridge strat. Am I gonna play the next leagues in old school? Probably not. Or maybe, I don't know. I'll try it. I did not do Dead Man mode, but I'll probably try leagues. I've never actually done leagues before. I did do Gridmaster. But that's about it. Yeah, I'll probably try out leagues. Do. Work. He roared at me. Which is actually a good thing. Well, maybe a good thing. We'll see. Do I plan on getting the any % record again? No, not anytime soon. Or ever. I'm genuinely happy with my 36-35 in that category. Thanks for the good luck, NG+. Wait it. god, wait forever. All right. Yeah, the roar definitely did slow him down there, which is fucking annoying. What's up, Vain Insane? Welcome, welcome. Does anyone ever call you Vayonnaise by accident? That's like the, my brain truncated your username to be like Vayonnaise. Just like how people call me like Dayonnaise. You ever get that one? Cause I get Dayonnaise a lot. I'm a musician. Is music theory hard? Been playing guitar for 8 years. If you think you gotta start learning for real. Music theory is, it can be hard. I think the hard part about music theory is connecting it to the actual songs that you're playing. And not just having it be like a completely separate, like, okay, I'm gonna play songs and then I'm gonna practice my theory. Like, those two things should not be separate. For every song you're playing, you should be thinking about like how each chord relates to the key signature and one another, and the scales that can be derived from each chord when you're like improvising. That's really like music theory in practice. But, you know, obviously if you don't have a good concept of the, you know, all 12 keys and the major and minor scales, that's why, you know, they're like, okay, you gotta start with that, right? But yeah. Music theory is a whole world that can be very disconnected from the actual playing of music. So don't let that be the case for you, is my advice. However you decide to delve into it. Keep it functional, is my advice. What's up, Abrupt? Yeah, it's just like D-Tai said, it's just one way of looking at music, you know? In fact, music theory isn't even just one way of... I mean, there's a lot of different ways of looking at music that can all fall under the umbrella of music theory. And a lot of ways of looking at music that don't fall under that umbrella. So just remember, it's just whatever you're looking at, whatever angle you're looking at a song from, be it theoretical or not, you know, it's just one perspective of many. With the idea being, I think, that we're trying to see music from as many different perspectives as possible to get a holistic understanding of it. And I think, in my mind, that's what music theory is all about. It's definitely not about feeling like you have to play a song a certain way or anything like that. Jazz musicians, I know all the chords in theory makes you feel like you know nothing. Well, I mean, that's good. That's a good feeling, is to feel like you know nothing, because that means you have that much more to learn, you know? That should be, that feeling, as much as it can feel like degrading and embarrassing, especially if you've like played an instrument for a long time, remember that in the same way that feeling can be embarrassing, it can be empowering too. Like, become a student, you know? Like people who are good like that you think know all the theory and everything, they're in that same boat of like, well, I don't see it from every perspective yet. There are some things about this that I still don't understand. They're just further along in that journey of searching for it. Down that particular road, you know, that you're, again, just one perspective of many. So that's like really not even a bad thing that you just described. It's a good thing. It's a good realization to make. What's up, JRHSK? Thank you for the Prime. Welcome, welcome. No, when I flame, it does not help me turn quicker or move faster. It's just, if I do a flame and it doesn't hit anything, it was essentially pointless. Just for funsies. Yo, Kale Kuma, thank you for the good luck. You think I'm tired? Well, dude, I'm like a full-time streamer, so it's like, what, you think I'm gonna be tired of that? And then what's the alternative, you know? Like, it's like, oh man, I'm so tired of explaining the same thing over and over. Like, that's fucking live streaming for you, dude. Like, it's either I'm explaining stuff like that, about stuff I care about over and over, or I'm explaining stuff I don't care about over and over to someone in a store, you know? Like, so you pick, you know? Which would you prefer? That's why it's really important for me to not get too agitated with repeat questions and things. Because it's like, this is the best case scenario, is to be asked a lot of the same stuff over and over, if you think about it. Make it... Oh my god, damn it. You're gonna ask about it tomorrow. I hope you do. And are there any modern platformers that have sauce like this game? That's a good word to describe it. It's got some sauce. I don't know. What do you think? I mean, do you think there's any? Name some games for me. I don't really have the bandwidth to like be conjuring up games at the moment. Yeah, tasks have senseless flaming too. It's just fun to flame. I mean, dude, it's like if you could press a button in a game and have some visual response, like even if it doesn't serve a functional purpose, like are you not gonna press the button? There's a whole human psychology thing there about like filling up the space just because you can. Oh, give me the red. No, you're good, Luca. Don't worry about it, man. I can tell you're genuinely curious, so I'm happy to answer. And thank you for the good luck. A question I've never been asked that I want to answer. I don't know. You guys are, these questions are making me think really hard right now, and I have to be so honest with you that now that I'm on a good run, I really cannot be like thinking that hard. So just FYI, if a question requires a lot of brain power for me to conjure up an answer, I will probably not answer it. I have to keep my head in the game here. I gotta lock in, you know? Speedrun Toy Story 2. It's a great game, and I've considered learning the route for it. Maybe one day down the line. What's up, Indifin? Thanks for the good luck. Dude, mega time loss here. Even though I did the strat correctly, I just missed fucking everything. It's really bad. Keep it moving. I was doing the same thing yesterday. I just could not get a break in fucking Night Flight, man. Cannot get a break in this level. good time. Showblet. You used to think you were really good at this game, then you found me. I know. A humbling experience, I'm sure. What's up, Isaac? Thanks for the good luck. Believe me, I was humbled too when I first saw speedruns of this game. You're not alone. I actually know exactly how you feel. And in fact, I still get humbled a lot watching you know, my peers play this game. So yeah. You'll never stop feeling trash. I hope that's encouraging. Thank you, S7. Welcome. Miss Dell, welcome as well. What's up, Meow? Thank you for the good luck. Love the Oda block emote, by the way. Oda is bald button. What's up, ZS? Thanks for the good luck. Good level. Bringing back the time loss from record as well. Very nice. It's always the last gem that takes you 20-30 minutes to find. Dude, yeah. I feel your pain, Denshi. I feel your pain. I've definitely been there. Yeah, thanks, guys. Barely got the green there. Oop. Sucks. Literally my fingers slipped off the stick there. At like the worst possible time. Let's see how much time I'm losing here. Tree tune, thank you. How am I liking the new controller? It's great. I mean, it's definitely a step up from my last one, and it's pretty too. It's got that cream colored vibe. cum colored controller. I haven't even seen a PS2 controller with this colorway before, so I'm vibing with it. I have like little complaints about it, but overall it's definitely an upgrade from the controller I was using before. What's up, Abdo? Thanks for the good luck. Getting back from your job. Hard day. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm gonna just reset. This level is gonna lose a lot of time. Unfortunately. That was my bad, by the way. I was already fucking up in that level, so don't feel bad. Abdo. You said, finally went back from your job. Was a long, hard day. Finally, I can sit back and enjoy your favorite streamer. Dude, enjoy, man. Thanks for being here. Dr. Walker with the True Spyro. Welcome to True Spyro Chugger. Hope you're having a great day today, Dr. Walker. Almost 2 years, by the way, with the YouTube membership. Hope you're having a great day. He says, you're the man, Dale. Good luck on the runs today, dude. Cheers to this next run, Dr. Walker.
It's been peaceful here in the 5 worlds, or is it 6?
Yeah, all the controllers I get are like are used. I don't buy PS2 controllers new. Like new in box. They're basically just upcharged refurbed controllers. A lot of new in box PS2 controllers aren't even new, or even if they are, they can have problems with like stick drift out of the box. You know, they'll have all the same problems that a used controller would have. You know, it's not like buying it new guarantees that it's going to be good or anything. So every controller I get is usually secondhand from like a retro gaming store or off of like Facebook Marketplace. Oh, jeez, dude. I'm fucking trolled by this bridge today. You got a new job, dude. Let's go, S7. Congrats, man. Congrats. Do all Nestor skips last the same amount of time? Yeah, with the setup I use, they generally are all the same time difference. You know, maybe save for a few frames. The only time you'll like have a time loss but still get Nestor skip is when you do like the recovery like flop, where like you're gonna miss it and then you just press glide again to flop again. But those like rarely end up actually working at all. So yeah, most Nestor skips are usually about the same. Give or take a couple frames. Cheese Man, thank you for the 3 months on YouTube. It says, hey cutie. Oh man, making me blush over here, Cheese. Hello, hello. Do any PS2 runners use modded controllers like upgraded sticks or pads? Some runners will use like the adapter. Oh god. We'll use like the Bluetooth adapter so that they can play on like a PS4 controller. You know, obviously if you're an emulator player, you can like play using like a keyboard and like mouse buttons. So like some people do that. But yeah, no, I don't think anyone like really plays with like a super duper like custom crazy ass like, I don't even know what such a controller would even look like. Oh, that was a terrible attempt at that. Don't even go for that jump. Really sloppy stuff here. Let's see if we can clean it up here in this level a bit more. He got the job. I am now a bank robber. That's my job. Wish me luck on my first day at work tomorrow. Just gonna reset. This run is like not good at all. What's up, Miss Dell and Jumia? How are the kitties? They're good. Someone just asked that earlier. They're just very cute and very chill. They're meowing. You want a new job? Dude, who here actually likes their job? Like, no judgment either, like one way or the other. But like, just like a random query. Like, do you like your job? If you even have one, in the chat, yes or no. You get to smoke weed all the time, dude. Yeah. Can't you get a fucking DU, like, can't a cop, like, pull you over on a bicycle and give you, like, a, you know, DUI or whatever for being stoned? I personally don't have anything against smoking weed and riding a bike, but... Nah. Well, I'll take your word for it. Working with NPF students. I don't know what that stands for. Substitute teacher, soccer coach. If you don't hate it, then it's not a job. I kind of like that. As crazy as fucked up as that sounds, it's like, I think for something to really be work, it has to be fucking painful sometimes, you know? Even if it's something you really like. I think it's only bad if it's painful all the time and it's just never, like, fun or rewarding at all. So yeah, I take all of the sentiment of like, oh, I love my job. I take all of that with the grain of salt that it's like, it can be hard and very unenjoyable at times. God fucking damn it, dude. This bridge strat, man. This bridge strat has just been ruining me today. I'm going for about an hour and a half. Yeah, it's looking like I'll probably just finish one run today, since I'm on a bit of a reset kick here.
Okay, rolling. Oh, it's
Childhood dream job, art teacher, and it's traumatizing. Yep, that sounds about right. That sounds about right. Is there a supply of PS2s and controllers? Or is there a fear of it running out? There is no fear of them running out. The PS2 was one of the most highly produced consoles of its time, and there are still so many millions of them floating around, as well as millions of controllers floating around. I'm also blessed enough to be, like, you know, have lived near major city centers, you know, my entire life, so it's not like I'm in a place where it's hard to get secondhand PlayStation 2 parts. But am I worried about them running out one day? Maybe. I think if the supply does become scarce, it's not going to be for many more decades, I think. The demand just isn't that high for them, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, sure, even, you know, there'll be some retro collectors out there and all that, but again, like, the supply versus demand, it's still, even after all these years, it's a very high supply with now what I would consider pretty low demand. So I'm personally not worried about it for the extended future. But surely maybe one day when, you know, in like 50 years that might, you know, that might change. I mean, sure, certainly with time things will get more expensive and all that. You know. Like I said, I'm not too worried about it. And even if it does get to that point where, like, I just can't find any more good PS2 controllers anymore, like, say it does get to that point, like, I'll just switch to, like, using an adapter and playing on, like, a more modern controller at that point. So there's really nothing to be, like, worried about, in my opinion. Yeah, I heard about Chuck Norris dying. Rest in peace. You know what's funny is this isn't the first time Chuck Norris has died. Have you guys noticed that? Chuck Norris famously has had multiple different death, you know, like fake death tabloid things over the years, to the point where I distinctly remember you guys in the chat years ago telling me, oh man, rest in peace Chuck Norris. It's just funny that it's like actually happening again now for real. I mean, it's not funny, it's a funny situation, I would say. Sad that he passed away, rest in peace, but you know, it's very deja vu hearing it in my chat room. It's like, what, it feels like 2016 all over again. Shit. Yeah, even after death, the Chuck Norris jokes live on, for real. Ugh. Uh-oh. Wow, I got fucked there. That's crazy. There's a reset. That's crazy. It ate my jump. If you check the tapes, you'll see I did a charging jump. I held X there to do a charging jump, but because I was on the wrong angle of the slope, it didn't come out. Spyro has to be on near flat ground for it to work. That's why you can only do that off of like a specific part of the hill. You can't just like fucking charge jump from any part of the hill. What do you think? Do you think the physics would make sense? You think doing something like that would be reasonable?
Oh, it's been peaceful.
Clearly, you can't jump off of a hill. Clearly, like fucking video games, dude. It's all right. The Dark Hollow was ass, anyways. How's my Friday? Ready for the convention? Yeah, I mean, you know, I'm not going to be doing anything major at the convention that I'm going. It's called GalaxyCon. Sarah's like there right now. She's like doing like D&D stuff there, which is pretty cool. But me, I'm just gonna be walking around like the artist alley with her and just drinking overpriced beers and stuff. Am I doing the 3 hours of Spyro grinding today? Yeah, probably. I've been going for about an hour and a half, and I'd like to finish one run before I'm done here. So 3 hours sounds about right. Inline simulator, nice. I don't even know what that is, but enjoy. Anything, doing anything interesting for Easter? No. But I'll be right before Easter. I'll be going to a furry con called Bewhiskered in North Carolina, so that'll be cool. But I'm just going for a day though. I'm not gonna be there too long. Gonna fucking party with Eyebolt and rave with all the fursuiters. It'll be a vibe. Was Kid Deo able to beat Spyro, or I got stuck in a level? Yeah, I was able to beat this game. And that too, I've also gotten stuck in levels too. Any experience that you think you've had in this game, I've had it too, don't worry. Like, just because I'm good at the game now doesn't mean I wasn't like dog shit for most of my life. Like you guys, you know, getting stuck, you know, spending like 20 minutes trying to find the last gem in like Haunted Towers or something. Or figuring out how to get to the platforms in Wizard Peak, like... Don't worry, guys. Rest assured, we all have had the same experiences. I beat this game throughout my childhood and like adolescence. I beat this game 120% on all 3 save files on the memory card. You know, it like shows like the 3 files in the menu. But those were all at different like points of my child. Like one when I was like a really young child, like pre-7 years old. Then another one from ages like 7 to 9. And then another one when I was like 13, 14. And then by the time I was like 17, 18, by the time I was like getting into like, I want to learn a speedrun. And I like came to this game, I was like, oh wow, that's crazy. I have like save files all through my childhood and I'm just going to delete one of these and now we start the speed journey. It's like, it was very, very intentional in that way. Jackie, thank you for the Prime. Says Lego. 360% meme run. Try 1200%. I have a video on YouTube somewhere of doing a 1200% race against Saboom. 10 back-to-back Spyro 120 runs. Took me about like 12, 13 hours, I think. If I'm not mistaken. No, longer, maybe 14. Go this way. Almost went the wrong way there. Was I able to 120 the first time? Well, you gotta remember the first time I played this game as a kid, I was 3. So no, I did not 120% my first playthrough of this game. I very certainly just got stuck in Artisans and then moved on with my day. Ugh. But I would say at some point, like pre-age 6, I did end up finally beating this game. Maybe not 120%, but at least 20%. Sounds like now. Yeah, true. It all comes full circle. It gets stuck in Artisans. Age 3 at the beginning of your journey and at the end of your journey. Just stuck in Artisans. It's kind of poetic, actually. What's my take on string theory? It's that what you're saying. String. If I'm understanding what string theory is, feel free to correct me if I don't. understand it is that it's that everything on like a subatomic level is made out of strings. Like we're getting into like quantum physics and things like that. Is that what string theory is? Like there's like fibers of the universe that create matter or whatever. Am I like on the right track here? A little awkward there. Aliens. There you go. What's up, mitochondria? Thank you for the good luck. Yeah, when you said string theory, whenever someone says string theory, I first think of like, oh, you mean like music theory for a string instrument. That was also my gut like interpretation. No, that's funny that someone pointed that out. No, that's definitely not what they meant. So what I'm getting is that nobody understands string theory. That's what I'm getting from this conversation. So there you go. There's the take. Is that nobody understands it. I hope that was a helpful answer to your question. Do 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 do. You play guitar, so you understand. What's up, GZA? Thanks for the good luck. Dude, there's a really cool, some of you guys may know this, there's a really cool old Disney animation that, explains the building blocks of math, and it's called, Donald in Math Magic Land. And if you've never seen it, please look it up, like, bring it up on a YouTube tab right now to watch when you're stoned later. You're gonna really get mind blown at the, at some of the explanations for things, like about like taking things from nature and deducing mathematical concepts from them, like that 1/2 of a string is an octave, for example. Like by dividing strings by fractions, you can deduce like major scales and things. Or by using math, you can solve every angle in billiards. Using like the dots. You guys ever wonder why there's dots on the side of like a pool table? Like there's dots in between the holes like on the side. Those dots are meant to give you fractional reference for how you bounce the ball off the wall. So you like add and divide the dots by each other in order to do like multi-wall hits into a pocket. Yeah, it's a really, really good animation. This conversation just had me thinking about that. Oh, strings and theories. Yeah, true, JR. Like, but really, like, when you start, like, trying to play pool and be like, okay, if I hit it against the wall, then it'll go there. But then you realize that, like, the spin has an effect on that, and then it, like, turns into, like, a whole... You realize just how deep it is. It's like, holy shit. It's a humbling thing trying to figure out pool. And some people can do it, man. Some people can just like have the patience and the discipline to actually like solve those things, and the precision in their physical movements to actually make sense of it. It's really quite a wonder. Or what's another really cool like pool adjacent game is like that shit that they play in India, I think, where they like flick like little discs across a table and like knock them into holes and stuff. What's that game called? Anyone know? Where it's like a smooth table and they flick discs across it. That game looks really cool. I see that on my my fucking shorts feed sometimes. It's called Karen. It's kind of like air hockey, low key. Oh, Karom. Yeah, that sounds right. Karom. Or Karon. That game looks dope. Thoughts on a Costco chicken bake? You know, it's not my go-to thing to order from the food court. I'm definitely a hot dog drink and a slice of pizza, and I'm good. I keep it classic. I wish we had the bulgogi bake. I think Japanese Costco has it, or Korean Costco. I would definitely go hard on a bulgogi bake, but chicken bake. I'm not a big chicken pot pie guy. So, chicken bakes aren't really, they don't do much for me. What's up, Yaya? Am I feeling well? I'm sounding nasally. Oh, am I sounding nasally? I feel pretty good today, honestly. My nasal passages are clear, and so is my mind. Hope you're having a good day today, Yaya. See if we get trolled here again. I've pretty much fucked up this ending strat, like in my last 5 runs. Let's see if I get it this time. Nope. That's fine though. As far as ways to fuck that up go, I'll take that one. Definitely need to practice that. What's up, Vivi? Got me on the background doing random matches, and damn, Battlefront 2? Classic. Enjoy. That's peak, like, stoner game right there. The brewery, you guys know I always go to a Halo LAN party at the brewery by my apartment. They've recently started doing a Battlefront night as well, where they play the OG Battlefront and Battlefront 2 with System Link. It's fucking epic. Yeah, there's like online modes. I forgot how you do it, but you like gotta get like an Arduino or some shit to connect to like a private server. But yeah, you could technically play like any retro console like Dreamcast or Xbox Original and connect to private servers and play games that way. Obviously no one's gonna be online unless you like go into a Discord and like tell people to get online or whatever, but still cool that that exists. Oh, there's a PC version? That's cool. Again, talk about like the old game. I didn't even know they had a PC version of the old game. That's pretty cool. Oh. Hello. That was dog shit. You hate to see it. This might be a reset, guys. Like, I gotta be so fucking honest. Can't get a run going at all today, unfortunately, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. You finally pulled yourself back together on old PC games. You decided you have to play Steam until you can replace your disk drive. So you're either playing KOTOR, You Have No Mouth, and You Must... I don't know that game. Or Fallout 1, nice. If I had to pick between all those, I'm gonna pick KOTOR. Knights of the Old Republic. That's my vote.
Okay, rolling. Oh!
Yo, Jamie, thank you for the raid. What up, what up? Yeah, I don't know any of those games, Mem. Sorry, I cannot share in your excitement with you. Raiders, where are my Raiders at? Hope you had a good stream today, Jamie. Choked a PB? Nice. I've been there. Choking it in loot, man. That's the way it goes. I mean, I pretty much did that yesterday, technically speaking. But yeah, GG's, man. GG's. Yeah. Sorry to hear about that, Megan. I hope things turn up for you. Whether your friends acknowledge you or not, I hope things get better for you today. Hey, you guys are free to use the voice channel in my Discord if you want to like watch a movie together or something. It's all good. Nobody ever uses my voice channel, so you might as well. Why? Why that jump charge? Dare I even finish the level? No. I'm already getting a little tired of this fucking game. Gotta get one run done. I'm getting to a point now where I need to just kind of take whatever I can get, since I'm starting to lose my patience with this game. I've put down some good resets, I would say, but we're getting to a point where I think I need to no reset. I want to finish a run today. What's up, AR? Thanks for the good luck.
Oh, it's been peaceful.
A 3D printed house, huh? That sounds pretty cool. Yeah, the small paintings. I could never do that. Like little tiny, like painting miniatures and sculptures. Like, people that do that have such like fine motor control that I simply do not.
Okay, rolling. Oh, it's been peaceful.
No. It's close. That almost worked. Nestor is just over here lulling me to sleep, you know?
Okay, rolling. Oh, it's been peaceful.
I think it should work. Okay. Oops. Thank you, Merendor, for the sub, man, and for the good lucks as well. Hope you're having a great day, man. Happy Friday, everybody. I'm gonna try my best to no reset this run, guys. I've been resetting for good early games, I think I'm officially done doing that. I may reset again still, but only if it's like really, really fucked. Like more than 10 seconds, at least. Let's try to lock in and make the most of this no reset here. Dude, it's a pleasure to have you here, Chef Brock. Enjoy the lurk, dude. Oop. Wake up, Sparks. What up, Zuh Fighter? Does Nestor skip become easier to do? Yeah, if you do it like thousands of times like me, yeah, it does become easier. Like anything in this world. I will say in my case, like, you know, it ebbs and flows. Some days I'm more consistent at it than others. Today I would say I'm more consistent with it than normal. Slow there. What's up, Death? When was the last time I seen Nestor? You mean like talk to him? And like not skip his dialogue? And continue a run? Quite a while. It's been a minute. Ah, that sounds really painful, Death. Sounds really painful. Okay, somehow live that. Bruh. Just go up. Oh my fucking god. Losing like 5 seconds here. I'm not, guys, I gotta be honest, I'm really not feeling it today in this game. Like, I'm gonna try to be a tough cookie and like get through this run as much as possible, but I'm tempted to just like stop and just chill and play Soul Calibur. Like today just feels like a chill day and like not a try hard day for me. So I'm gonna keep going on this run until I'm just like truly over it. I'm gonna give it a fighting chance here. I don't want to give up on it too quickly, but go this way. I don't know why. Like you can tell, I'm just not thinking right now. I almost like exited the level there. Dumbass. Keep it moving, keep it moving. Somehow only losing 2 seconds there. That's very odd. Definitely lost more than that. Yeah, definitely not playing with a very good presence of mind right now. I feel very disconnected. And that's okay. Yeah, I'm still chill. Like, I'm not like upset or anything. Just a little tired, a little not locked in. Recoveries are pretty weak. But, you know, all that said, you know, I'm just chilling despite all of it. Get through a run. Try my best regardless. It's kind of the vibe. Am I a fan of Dark Souls? I mean, I don't really play it much, but it's a cool game series. Yeah. I wouldn't say I'm not a fan of Dark Souls, but I don't like keep up with the games or anything at all. I haven't beaten any of them like myself. Sometimes I'll watch the odd challenge playthrough video or stream of those games. That's about it for me. What's one level that I can always save tons of time in? I don't know if any level that applies to. On the good splits, on the left-hand column, I can always save about like 20 to 30 seconds in Metalhead if I don't fuck it up. A lot of the big time saves are obviously going to be on the slower splits compared to the world record, instead of the world record. So if you're asking like where can I save a bunch of time on record, credit skip and other places that I'm not going to list every single one because they escape me. But I hope that gives you some insight. What's up, Mr. T? Welcome, welcome. Hello. Ooh, missed him. It sucks. That's cool. Is there a part of the run I feel most comfortable during? I would say like the spots I get to take a mental rest would be like the flight levels. Most of the flight levels are pretty easy, save for some small sections towards the end of some of them. So close. Not even sub 1120. Unfortunate. But yeah, like I said, I've been resetting like crazy, and my mental like energy is definitely depleted from the start of stream. So do not expect a world record on this run. I'm gonna try to. My goal is to just get through it and try my best and try not to, you know, fuck up too terribly or be too salty. You know, keep it chill and just put down a run. Not the best run, not world record, but just a run. try my best on it. That's the vibes right now. You get the nostalgic vibe every time the Dark Hollow music comes in. No, you're definitely not the only one. I'm pretty sure that applies to every single person watching right now. Yeah, Dark Hollow is extremely nostalgic. Just everything about that level. Probably one of the most nostalgic pieces of media ever created for me personally, at least. You can't hang out in Dark Hollow and not be like, wow, what a vibe. You know? So yeah, no, you're absolutely not alone in that sentiment. You would be alone not thinking that. Bearcats, thank you for the good luck, man. Appreciate the sub, dude. Love you, man. Yep. I cannot get this strat anymore. I have unlearned it. Can I please get up there? Look at this. Despicable. I'm terrible, man. Cannot get that strat anymore. Dark Hollow in the demo? I think so? I don't know. I never played any of the demos for this game. Except for the tabloid one, the purple not for resale disc, which I'm pretty sure is not the same one you're talking about. Most people are usually talking about like the Pizza Hut one, or like there's like a PlayStation magazine one, I don't know. So if you're referring to those, I don't know, but generally speaking, I think Dark Hollow is in the demos. I'm pretty sure every demo of this game was every level in Artisans except for Toasty and Sunny Flight. I think. Again, correct me if I'm wrong on that. Have I tried the Japanese localization of this game? Yes, I have. In fact, I've played through it 120% while taking a sake bomb every homeworld. That's 6 sake bombs through the entire game. That is a shot of sake dropped into a pint of beer. So if you want to see that, look up the Drunken Japanese 120% playthrough on YouTube. And yeah, you're definitely right about that. There's definitely no, like, Japanese fans of this game. Like, in all my years of, you know, being in the community or whatever, I have yet to see a single, like, Japanese person. in no small part thanks to how shitty this game was in Japan. And I mean like someone that grew up with this game in Japan. Like that's what I meant by Japanese person. Nice movement there. What's up, Inphysio? No, as far as I understand, there are no Japanese speedrunners of this game. What's up, Yaya? Oh yeah, what are some of the great games that came out at that time? Dragon Quest? Huh. God motherfucking damn. You tried Speedrunning Reignited, and it wasn't as easy as you thought it would be. Yeah, I mean, that's true for any game. Just try speedrunning any game, and it will be a lot harder than you think. But yeah, I always respect somebody who, you know, humbles themselves like that. You know, a lot of people that watch these streams, they don't speedrun themselves. So whenever I get a message from someone that's like, I tried to speedrun this game, and now I like really appreciate what you're doing, Deo. Like, those compliments actually do hit pretty hard for me. It's like, now it's like I feel like, you know, you're one of us now. You know, you get it. Instead of me just trying to hopelessly explain that this game is not as easy as it looks, or any game for that matter. You can only really know by trying it, trying to speedrun it. I'm a cutie puppy. Thank you for the 23 months. Love you, cutie. Hope you're doing well today. Happy Friday. Could have still gotten the early kill there. Wow, fucking retarded. Come on. That's some easy shit there. Crazy angles by me there. And not in a good way. Yes, I hold the current world record in 120%. That's crazy that neither of those collected. It's fine. Thank you for the good luck. Show me the beats. Have a good one, man. Please jump. Dude, Sparks, hello? Please wake up. Barely sub 26. Not my finest work. Let's keep it moving. Still 121able. What's up, Mega? Yeah, I hear you, Bearcats. I hear you. I'm terrible at dog proxy myself. Hello. Cycle's gonna be whack. Hello. What the fuck? Come on. Make it. The key is to make it. cycle I'm on. Do this. Oh my god. Hello. Yo, TK, how you doing today, man? Well, guys, you know, I'll keep it a buck with you. This run is shaping up to be pretty fucking dog shit and unremarkable. But I'm doing chill right now, you know? I mean, maybe there's something to be said about a chill, not world recordable run, you know? Imagine being happy on a run that isn't your literal best. Maybe I'm just being too philosophical here. But I hope you guys are enjoying and lurking and stuff. I know I've been pretty quiet myself. And such, the chat has become quiet in turn, but to anyone who's still listening, thank you for being here on this less than stellar run, and thanks for spending your Friday evening with me. Evening? Wherever it is. Whatever the time is for you. Me, personally, I'm looking forward to being done with this run and cracking open a beer, playing some Soul Calibur, and then welcoming the homie Time Traveler over later. You know, we're gonna drink some more beers and play some games. It'll be quite nice, I think. So really my mind isn't really on Spyro much today. You know, I got that 1:20:03, a run that was 6 seconds behind world record yesterday. So, you know, it's really no surprise that today is a bit of a lull in comparison to that. Also just been banning all these kick bots, which is really annoying. This own kick guy won't shut the fuck up. I might need to like get my own like chat bot for kick just to automatically ban spam accounts like that. Thank you for the GGTK, appreciate that. That's crazy. Yo, Kin, what up, man? Thank you for the good luck. That was painful. Oh my god, man. Can I get... Does anyone want to be a mod in my kick chat so we can fucking ban these bots? This own kick guy won't shut the fuck up. He's on his like 4th alt now. Yeah, I stream on Kick now, so that way people have a place to watch ad-free without having to pay money. And type !Kick in the chat for a link. Where am I going? Oh my god, I'm a fucking idiot. I was just not paying attention there. I'm gonna lose a lot of time here. Don't worry about it, Ken. Alright, let's keep going. Ban. Where's the other one? Fucking ban. Boom. Blue fuck in the chat. Don't let me forget that blue gem there. By the way, shout out Merendor for the tier 3. I didn't even notice that when he subbed earlier. Thank you for being one of my few tier 3s remaining now. It means a lot to me. I think I might have said tier 1 when I thanked him initially. Not looking closely enough. It's all good, man. Don't worry about it. You can report them if you want. They're bots, so like I don't think it really matters. Save your effort. Ooh, blue fuck. Thank you for the reminder. can stand at the far side of the stage and use his stab. Yeah, you're talking about Keelik in Soul Calibur. Yeah, I mean, you know, I'm actually not big on Keelik, personally. Like, I used to love spamming that shit as a kid. But, you know, I've been having more fun with Link lately. Oh, you got a piercing? Where? What kind of piercing did you get? Hope you're having fun at the convention today. What's up, Trench Dog? Good to see you, man. I'll get the rest of your message in a moment. No purple glove, otherwise you'd emote that. Getting a new job closer to home so you can return to the Muay Thai dojo. That's pretty epic, dude. Good luck on the job, and it's what sounds to be a pretty positive life change. Proud of you and wishing you the best with it. Gonna grab a pizza and then D&D. Nice, enjoy that. That's gonna be pretty good. I'm gonna probably, after stream, probably heat up some chicken and rice or something. Really, get fucking totally body blocked by the chicken. Have I done a god run before, like in this game? What games have I done? What do you mean like a god run? Do you mean like a perfect speed run, or do you mean something different? Do you mean like a playthrough on god mode or something? Because I feel like you're not talking about like a god speed run, right? Like you don't mean that kind of god run. Oh, Rip Green. Hey Dylan, thank you for the good luck. Yeah, a little mid-run status report here. I'm obviously on like not a very good pace right now, as you can tell by me just jumping over that gem. You know, I put down some pretty good resets to start the day, but couldn't really get anything out of Peacekeepers, so we're just no resetting a very forgettable meh kind of run in hopes that it will achieve some sort of comfy vibe for those of you watching, and some degree of practice for me playing. And then after that, I'm gonna kick it. I'm gonna crack open a beer and just fucking chill after that, honestly. To those who don't know, I did get a 1:20.03 yesterday, the second best run ever recorded in this game. Off world record by 6 seconds. So yeah, pretty good stuff. I can't be too mad, you know, I can't be too surprised by this session being a little underwhelming, as that is usually the case after a really good session like yesterday's, so all is as is to be expected, I would say. There are no Halo LAN parties this weekend, Dingle, but what there is a convention in Richmond called GalaxyCon that Strawberry is currently at. She's doing some D&D sessions out there, and I'm going to be hanging out there with her tomorrow, just walking around Artist Alley drinking overpriced tall cans. Time Traveler will be there too. Time Traveler is actually coming by tonight. We're going to kick it and play some racing games, so yeah. Looking forward to all that a lot more than this run at the moment, to be honest. But I'm chilling, man. It's all good. I'm not like in a bad mood or anything. Just putting down my hours, getting my work done here, whatever that may be. But certainly I will say my entire heart is not like in this run or anything. I'm just mindlessly kind of playing. Which is all good. Yeah, the 1-year anniversary of my 119 in this category was yesterday. Technically today, if you count the YouTube upload date as the time. So yeah, happy 1-year anniversary to my record. Soon to be beaten, we'll see. Maybe. Or maybe not even by me. Third best run was a 120.09 I got 2 months ago. So on average, I've been getting world recordable runs on an average of once per month. Streaming at least on an average of 3-hour grinds 5 days a week. Do you guys think you could stomach a grind like that? I don't think it's too bad considering that I don't play like a lot on a given day. If I was playing this game like 8 hours a day, I don't think I could stomach it. But yeah. Next time you're having a PB drought, just remember I'm playing every day just to get a shot at it once a month, basically. Sometimes it does feel like the stars have to align, you know? That's alright. I certainly accept this grind for what it is, that most days are going to be unimpressive. I'm definitely thankful for yesterday, you know, definitely carrying the hype from yesterday still. Yeah, right, man. I'll get him in a sec, don't worry. Ate my flame. It seems like when I ban one, another one just comes like right away. So I'm gonna try not banning that one and see if that does anything. What's up, Eddie? Chilling, man, chilling. Yeah, no, isn't that crazy that like I have the like the AI moderation in the kick chat, but it still does not filter for the fucking. Yeah, it doesn't do anything with the spam messages. I might just have to turn off the kick chat for now because it's just too much like bot spam today. It's a little distracting. It doesn't even let me. It doesn't even let me turn it. Like I can't select like I can select one chat or another, but I can't, or all of them, but I can't select 2 out of the 3. That's annoying. Just beautiful UI there. Thanks, streamer bot. Yeah, I'll have to work on adding an actual chat bot to the kick chat that bans people or whatever for that type of shit. But in the meantime, I think maybe on the balloonist I can like add a word or something, like blocked word, like own kick or whatever. So good. I'm gonna go for this since I haven't done it in a while. Accidentally got an extra life there, that's not good. Exit. Saving a little time there, even with the early split. Doot, 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 doot. Still 121 pace. Fell off there. Yep, correct. What you guys are saying is correct. So this is a bad run. In case I need to say it out loud, this run is slow, not fast. But still 121able, so we will keep it moving. Even if it's not, I'm gonna try to no reset regardless. I think I got the gold there. For trying to optimize that. Please exit the level. I'm gonna go for this. Nice. Oh my god, I'm epic for that. Oh, never mind. No community gold for me. You keep missing gems or jumps and glides and reignited. Sparks is a little off and the collision with the ledges feels blocky. If you're saying like compared to this game, yes, it is definitely different like mechanics compared to this game. If you're saying like it's just hard, then yeah, it is just hard. I will say by like the tone, like the way you've written that message is it seems like you more are inclined to blame the game. And I know you may not be asking for this assessment, but I ask that you look into yourself rather than the game for answers. And that's all I will say. I think it's really easy playing all these games. I guess that's not all I'm going to say. It's really easy playing these games, whether it's the original or Reignited, to blame Sparks or Collision or this or that, when really, you know, the answer lies within you, you know, it's... The truth is this is a game with very little RNG, you know, like if you're missing stuff, yeah, you know, there's edge cases, little RNG stuff, but, you know, it's just a hard game, you know, like you gotta kind of accept it for what it is before you can really start to improve and all that good stuff. So, my challenge to you is to accept all of those bullshit mechanics and see if you can find a way to work within them instead of against them. What do we think of world record? Not me. I'm definitely not thinking that for this run. Not today. Alas. Oh, I missed a green, dude. My run is dead. Ugh. Hopefully it's just there near the start. Hopefully it's over here on this island. Yes, it is. You have to jump around though, annoyingly. Alright, plus 30. Maybe still 121able? I don't know. Let's see. Thank you for the good luck. What's up, Rob? Thank you, thank you. How's the weather out here? We got a heat wave out west. It's pretty cool out here, cool and sunny. Okay, I'm not making you too jealous or anything. I'm gonna get a world record, keep going. Yeah, I mean, it's, you know, and I want to just reiterate that that's not going to happen on this run, but yeah, I like to think eventually I will get a world record. Probably not today, though. I mean, it's okay. Like, you know, I want to make it super clear, I'm not playing as good as I could be, and that's okay. I'm still chilling, and I hope you guys are down with that, you know what I'm saying? That's life, baby. So yeah, thank you for the well wishes, and I hope that you can take me at my worst and my best, you know, is all I can really say. Nice. I needed to burn a life anyway, so I guess that's good. Oh god. Please hit him. Give me the yellow. Come on, Blue, work with me. You're assuming Spyro 1's the easiest to speedrun, and that Spyro 3 is the hardest. I really think it just depends on what you're doing, what the goal is in each game that you're speedrunning. Both the category and the actual like level of PB that you're grinding for. I think has a big effect on how hard things are, quote unquote. But if we're just gonna like put all of that aside and just speak it so generally that it doesn't even, it's like we're not even saying anything at all, then yeah, Spyro 1 is the easiest of them all. If we're gonna look at it in like overly general terms like that, yeah. This is the game that has like the least like it's the most straightforward, least game breaking, shortest, you know, completion categories. At least. So yeah, I think a lot of speedrunners would agree with that. And then, you know, by extension, like Spyro 3 is the longest and has the most bullshit for you to deal with and game crashes and stuff, so I guess by virtue of that alone, it's like generally speaking the hardest. But again, like I think this discussion is really saying a whole lot of nothing when it doesn't take into account like the level of play that's incorporated in your goal, as well as the category that you're playing, which is going to have very vastly different experiences in each game for you. So I think those things are more important consideration than how just overall easy the game is. It's going to have a much bigger impact on the difficulty. Let's see if that worked. Yes. But yeah, that was a lot of words for me to say. Yeah, you're basically right. Spyro 1 is the easiest, and Spyro 2 or 3 is the hardest. Again, depending on what you... Okay, let's take out the depending on what you're doing. Let's just say it like in just super dumbass general terms. Like, yeah, Spyro 1's the hardest, Spyro 1's the easiest, Spyro 3's the hardest. Even though that statement literally has zero contextual, like, reasoning. Sometimes that's all people want, you know, so there you go. Disclaimer, the context can really change the answers there. Of, like, what the category is and whatnot. I think I've said the same thing enough times now. Oh, Robotica Farms, yeah. Yo, Dracodan, good to see you, man. Go on, I will do. I will go on with this run. I may not go off on this run, but I will go on. In solidarity. Yeah, hopefully I nail the supercharge. We'll see. Pray for me. Rip. And I missed the green there too. Give me the... Okay, cool. Super cool blue grab there. Cool. Loving this. I mean, it really can't go much worse than that. I would have preferred dying there, honestly. It would have been better to die and then hit the supercharge bump than to do that cleanup. That's correct. You cannot hold first and second place at the same time. You only get one spot on the leaderboards. Even if you get a run that would be second place or whatever, that doesn't mean they're just going to put your name there again. That wouldn't really make sense. But that does not change the fact that I did get the second best ever run of this category yesterday, with a time of 1:20.03, 6 seconds behind the current record. Yeah, right, Draco. I mean, it would be, my name would definitely take up a lot of it, I'll tell you that much. That'd be one kind of flex, I guess. Which of my runs was 1:20.03? The only one I finished yesterday. It was earlier on in the grind. If someone wants to put like a timestamp in the comments or something of the last video. The last live stream maybe. Unlucky gem RNG there. Yeah, no, it was actually like the first completed run of the day, I think. And then all of the attempts afterward were like failures, basically. It's not a soulless remake? What, Reignited? I think there's soulless aspects of it, and soulful aspects of it, maybe. It's not like all one or the other, you know, by my estimation. What's up, Drunk Origami? Thank you for the sub, appreciate that. Hope you're having a nice day today. Do I consider the speedrun community friendly? Yes. Is there also toxic competition? There can be. From what I've experienced just in the Spyro speedrun community, I would say that everything is very friendly and supportive and not toxic. And that's just my experience. Is 120 getting every single obtainable gem in the game, or is there a margin? No, yeah, you have to get every gem. There's no, I can't just like miss a gem and then like make up for it later, if that's what you're asking. Until one of the speedrunners turns heel? What does that mean, turns heel? And there is definitely like a lot of toxicity just in the hobby in general, you know, with speedrunning. You know, you'll see a lot of like community drama from different game communities and stuff, you know, bad actors, abusers, God forbid, you know. things of this nature. You'll see that. But me personally, my experience, you know, dealing with everyone, you know, adjacent to speedrunning this game, is everyone's pretty fucking cool, you know. Some people are more sensitive than others, some people are more dramatic than others, but everyone seems to be able to get along, you know, for the most part. Maybe some people don't like each other, don't agree with each other, but again, from where I'm standing, like I'm pretty much cool with everyone. I don't got any issues with everyone, and I like to keep it that way. It's a wrestling turn. Good turn, bad. I'll tell you this. You know, I've been in this hobby long enough to have been the underdog and now become the villain. You know what's the saying is like you're only a hero long enough to see yourself become the villain. That's basically what I am now in this game. At least from like a time to beat standpoint. Thankfully not in a, you know, social abusive standpoint. So yeah, I mean, there's all sorts of like, you know, ego, you know, feelings and stuff tied up in, you know, these world records that we all, or PBs that we grind so long for, you know. You can't help but feel a little bad when you see someone come and take your record that you've grinded so hard for. But that's like part of the, that's part of the process, that's part of the natural life cycle of speedrunning. Is no matter how good your record is, like, someone is gonna eventually come along and beat it. It's like the natural life cycle of games in this way. So I think it's character building to go through that process and to deal with your own ego and emotions. Like in my case, like not wanting to see Jordy succeed, and like suppressing that egotistical feeling, and so that I can put it aside and say, you know what, look, that's my ego talking. Now let me just watch him just as a fan of the game and root him on and be a good sportsman, you know, like. Because it's like both things are true. It's like I want to see him succeed, and also my ego does not. It's like both feelings coexist, and that is like what competition is all about, is being able to grapple with that and not let that turn into like some toxic, like hateful thing. That's like real emotional maturity skills that goes beyond speedrunning. Can't rush greatness, man. Ain't that the truth? Oh, Mr. Red there, that sucks. I might just go for it later, I guess. After the thing. Would have been a pretty quick death abuse, not for that red. The Cove and Harbor music have no soul. Yeah, they're pretty forgettable songs, I would say. To me, they just add to the chaotic feel of those levels. Those levels are just chaotic, and the music really just adds to that. Just piles on the chaos. Yeah, I mean, I agree, Jiru. I mean, I think the music complements those levels well enough, you know. I don't dislike it. You like the Spyro 3 OST the most? Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Let's see if we can get the old credit skip here. Not gonna get away with a 121 on this run, but that's pretty sensible, you know. Missing a gem in Haunted and missing the Bump and Lofty. See you later, Jiru. For fun, I'm gonna do the pause glitch here. Oh, it didn't work. Fuck. If you pause really quickly after loading back in after beating Nasty, the pause noise will change pitch. It'll like bling, 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 bling. Alright, plus 57. We're looking at a mid 122 here. For a run that was really, you know, not my whole, you know, effort put into it, just kind of playing and just chilling. I think it's just about what I expect, you know, mid 122 with some pretty ugly mistakes throughout. Nothing particularly amazing about the pace at any point. 122, I think that seems about right. Anything worse than this and I'd be like, man, I'm really fucking up. But, you know, I already went into this run being like, I'm fucking up, so it's like, this felt like an appropriate amount of fucking up, if that makes any sense. This run met expectations. Take Adderall. I've never tried Adderall before. I'm not sure if it would really help me in this game, to be honest. Are there known skips that are too hard for Spyro? Yeah, there's a couple of those. There's a different route for this level that's like 4 seconds faster. That's just way too hard to do in runs, in my opinion. Of course, the TAS of this category does a lot of different routing than a human would, as well. GG. 12233.23. That's a pretty funny time.
Spyro the Dragon, you
23233332233. Don't try, Addy. I'm not planning on it. Don't worry. I got my hands tied with weed and alcohol. I think that's enough drugs to last me a lifetime. Yeah, too many 23s. GG.
What's a minion?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, it doesn't seem like I don't know. Doesn't seem desirable. Even though, like, it might seem desirable to, like, take a drug that helps me focus so I could get better runs. Like, that might seem desirable, like, just to say. But I feel like in practice, like, I don't know. I can't really speak to it, like I said, since I've never tried them. And I've certainly never tried doing runs on them. So I really can't speak to it too deeply until that's the case. But, yeah, I'm not personally, like... But I'll just put it this way, I'm not searching for those things, you know. I would rather I find that my best runs come when I'm like completely sober and like focused and in tune with my, you know, hand-eye coordination, body, and all that. Like yesterday when I got that near world record, I went skating that morning, you know, and that really helped me out, helped wake up my mind, body, and soul, you know. I feel like those things are a lot more valuable than, you know, taking a drug is like a cheat. It's like you're cheating, you know. It's like, but really, who are you lying to? You're just lying to yourself, you know what I'm saying? Like, even if a drug like that does make you more focused, it's like an artificial thing. Like, it doesn't actually give you the confidence you need to achieve a run like this. But that's my uninformed opinion, not having tried them before. If it's just to sit there and do, like, someone was mentioning, like, old school RuneScape, everyone's on Adderall, you know, trying to, you know, race for 99s and stuff. Like, I feel like that's a lot different, because that's like you're just sitting there and doing a repetitive, like, task over and over. But I think there's a certain level of, like, confidence and like believing in oneself that's like required here, that I think if I were to take a drug, it would feel like it would have an effect on like the self-confidence, I think, that's needed for runs. Am I gonna make a video about yesterday's run? Probably not. Probably not. I might post the run itself separately, like on the second channel or something, but maybe not. I actually am posting a video tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to be offline, and I am posting a video talking about the craziest race Jordy and I ever did that actually tied at the end, kind of giving the play-by-play and all that. So yeah. Guys, I think, you know what, I might just go offline here. I was gonna like chill out and play Soul Calibur, but I think I kind of want to, you know, heat up some chicken and rice and take it slow and stuff. I don't have any like super quick food that I can just like slap together real quick. I might just go offline. Save all my D-Gen gaming for when Time Traveler gets here later on. But yeah, man, we put in our good 3.5 hours of this game, and like I said, the first 2 hours of grinding today were actually pretty focused and pretty intense. We just didn't end up getting on any remarkable paces, which happens, you know, that's life. And by the time I actually did do a run, I was just kind of a little spent, you know. So we're gonna call it here, everybody. We are going to call it here. Hope you guys enjoyed today's stream, and like I said, keep an eye on my YouTube channel tomorrow. We're gonna be posting a new video. An interesting new video. I hope you enjoy. And yeah, wish me safe travels, you know, to GalaxyCon tomorrow. It's not far, but you know, I'll be walking around the convention floor. Safe drinking tonight and tomorrow. And good vibes all around. Let's find someone to raid, shall we? Should I raid Jordy? Should I raid Laura? I'm gonna raid Laura. She's doing the big Spyro marathon. Damn, a 6-way Spyro 2 race? That's actually sick. In person. Definitely gotta raid Laura for that. That's pretty sick. They got Shaw. What are they racing? Even? I don't even know. 100%. Damn, a 6-way 100% race. That's fucking sick. Shaw versus Nuon versus Bradley versus Drash versus Laura versus Wally. That's fucking sick. Got like every level of player there, from world record holder to up and comers to to old heads to fucking noob, you know. You get the whole fucking you get the whole spectrum of runs. Alright guys, have a good day. I love you. Take it easy, and hopefully more energy for next time's grind, you know? We'll see. But either way, thanks everyone for the support. Kiss a homie, you know, show some love and keep on chugging. I will chug quite a bit tonight and tomorrow, so in honor of all of you guys and in honor of the comfy vibes, I say cheers. Have a great night. I'll see you guys Sunday, maybe. Sunday if I'm not too hungover. See you guys Sunday. Peace. Mwah.